This freaking ball of fire keeps hitting me in the face. Goodness gracious, I couldn't see. Well, good morning, folks, and happy Saturday. Well, I guess it's a good thing we decided not to stay up and play games last night, because we did not want to wake up this morning. We rolled over. We had woken up and we rolled over, fall back asleep to go just changing positions, you know, a little positional switch. And then our alarm went off literally as soon as I rolled over. So, I guess it's a good thing that we did not stay up and play games, because we would have been mighty fatigued. But I guess let's go get our client better today than they were yesterday. Well, we haven't made it to the park, and our client pulled in literally right after us. So I guess let's get our butts out and go get him better today than he was yesterday, and then make our way across the great state of Georgia to go get ourselves better today than we were yesterday. This freaking ball of fire keeps hitting me in the face. Goodness gracious, I couldn't see. Well, training session went great with our client. We had planned on working some clinch entries, working some off balances from the clinch, working on how we can off balance deliver knee immediately. But then we got to going, and I just didn't like how he was throwing his... This person could not have parked any closer to me. I did not like how he was throwing his left kick. So he was like crashing the range. He wasn't turning his shoulder. He wasn't turning his hips over. So we ended up having to readjust and reevaluate and change the game plan over. So sometimes you've got to readjust and reevaluate, make moves on the fly, you know what I mean? We can't just allow him to continue kicking terribly. You know what kind of personal trainer I would be? A terrible one. So we had to change it up a bit. We worked kicks. We worked left kick after left kick after left kick after left kick after left kick, and making the main idea of the kick being pulling back the shoulder. If we could pull back the shoulder, then our hip will turn over and we will be in decent range. And then he kept stepping in on the kick as well, which if I could punch you in the face, why do I need to step in to throw the kick? I don't need to. My legs are a lot longer than my arms, you know what I mean? So I had him throw the punch, throw the kick, throw the punch, throw the kick, making sure that he's turning his shoulder. Even if you miss the punch, you could most likely still deliver the kick. Even if you're like 2 or 3 inches away, still throw that dang kick, dude. Still throw it. You're most likely gonna still hit it. You've got legs that are like granddaddy long legs. But goodness gracious, folks, I'm a little groggy. I don't know why, but I am a little groggy, I can't lie. But we've got to go get ourselves better today than we were yesterday. So I guess let's get this car started. Pretty sure we got to stop to get gas, which is, I hate stopping to get gas. I don't know why. I just feel like it's such a tedious freaking task. I wish my car could just fill itself, but we don't do that anymore. We don't pull up and let someone pump our gas. We should have someone doing that still. That would be pretty cool. It would definitely make me not care as much if I had to stop for gas. But I guess let's go get some gas and then head to go get better today than we were yesterday. And we have made it to the gym a whole lot sooner than I thought we would, considering we had to stop for gas, and then traditionally traffic is absolute hell. But today, it was nice and flowy. So that's a plus for the day. Let's go in here and slip some missiles flying at our freaking head. Goodness gracious. At least I had a decent warm-up. We were flowing, so it wasn't like I was falling asleep on the way here. So that's pretty nice. It's nice. It's good. Goodness. Double leg, double leg, double leg, double leg. That's what we're going to do. Keep from getting hit. Double leg. Again. This guy hits hard. And he's not even hitting that hard. He's just, he got that sparring mindset, and then he like pops you, and you're like, damn, that hurt. That really freaking hurt. So let's go in here and get him some good work, folks. Let's go give him some good work. And then, of course, do our striking practice, and then whatever else coach has in mind, if he has some MMA work he wants us to do. And then go get some rolls in, and then call it a day. Get our butts back in bed until we got to go get our Jesus on. Goodness gracious, folks. That was a lot of good work. I couldn't even tell you everything that we did today. I mean, I can, but it was a lot. We got here like at 10:15, and we're walking next door to get some jits in at like 2 o'clock. So, goodness gracious. That was a lot of work. Did like an hour and a half MMA spar today. We just were grinding today. But felt good. Felt really good. Let's get in here and get some jits in. And 2:40, folks. Let's get our butts home. We woke up too late this morning to make us something to eat. So we have been running off of a banana and a granola bar all day for all the training we did. I have no idea how we made it through it. Should have totally passed out by now, but we did not. So let's get our butts home and get something in our bellies. I don't recommend fasting, but also don't recommend skipping training. So it's either eat or skip training. So we chose to skip eating. You know what I mean? So let's get our butts home as quickly as we can so that we can get some lunch, breakfast to lunch, something in us. I'm freaking starving. Thank the freaking Lord, we are finally home. Goodness gracious, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I am thirsty because I drank all my water during practice. Let's get inside and try to recover up a bit. Well, after not tasting our lunch, because we literally slammed that junk, like literally slammed it, ate it so freaking fast, I guess I'm gonna go take me a little nap. JB's not here right now, so I figure, what else should we do? Let's take us a nap until she gets back. Well, I was sleeping like a rock, and then my ADHD fiancé came in and woke my ass up. Now we're up. Awake and alert. And we missed Jesus time, so what the heck she wake me up for? I don't know. Because she wanted to play? Like a little child with her ADHD ass? Goodness gracious. But it was a good nap. A good nap. A real good nap. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what we were doing. JB just started putting on clothes like we were leaving, and then we started leaving. So I guess we're going to get something to eat. I'm not really hungry right now, but I don't know. I'm just here for the ride. Well, I guess we're getting something to eat so that we can get back home and not have to get back out of the house until tomorrow. So that we can play games the rest of the night. Like a bunch of children that we are. Well, dinner was great, mainly due to JB not pulling herself out of this manic phase and acting like ADHD Bob the whole entire time. She just completely forgets that we're in public sometimes. Just does whatever the hell she wants. Whatever she wants. Says whatever she wants. Goodness gracious. She cracks me up, folks. Let's get home and catch some freaking victory royales. Hopefully that this jolt of energy she's got isn't gone by the time we get home. Well, folks, we have made it home, so I guess I'm gonna take my ADHD fiance inside and let her play some games, because goodness gracious, she needs something to let out that energy. We should have went on a run or something. Goodness gracious. But folks, you know, to my combat athletes or my young athletes, if a championship or a belt or a win or whatever it may be is what you're striving for, once you get there, you're gonna quit. If knowledge is what you're seeking, you'll last forever, ever and ever and ever, and continue seeking forever. At least that's what everyone's always told me. And this is a great example of it. One of my training partners was telling me about this one guy. He was an absolute freaking killer. An absolute killer. He was beating people's ass left and right. He was shredded. He had all the goals that he had wanted to achieve. But then he won a title. and he quit. He said, I just don't have hunger anymore. And I got what I wanted. I proved to myself what I needed to prove. And it's kind of a sad story if you think about it. Like, wow, I have nothing else to prove. I won an amateur title. Congratulations, brother. But you have a lot more to prove. But I mean, I guess everyone gets to that point earlier on in life than others. And ultimately, that's all we're really doing in this fighting sport, is trying to prove something. And once you're done trying to prove something, I guess it's time to hang it up, you know? It's time to give it up. I guess he made the mature decision, the right decision. But it is a sad story. Because from what this guy was telling me, this guy would have been a freaking murderer. He would have been a G. He would have went really far with it, and he gave it up because his goal was to get the belts. He got one belt, and he was done. His goal wasn't seeking knowledge. So you got to seek knowledge, folks. Seek it forever. Be willing to endure. Endurance will take you a long ways. And that's all I really got to say, is it's just a sad story. Once you're done having to prove yourself, it's over. And honestly, that'll be a beautiful day once that day comes for me. It's just that day is not anywhere close. Nowhere close. I still have a whole lot of things to prove to myself. To prove to the world. To prove to JB. To prove to everyone. I know JB has all of the belief in me in the world, so I don't have to prove anything to her. But it's just that inner want inside of me always wants to prove. Always wants to prove. I want to prove I'm the best. I want to prove I'm the best. I want to prove I'm the best. And so we grind. So it'll be a beautiful, beautiful day when I can relax and rest and not have to prove myself anymore. But until that day comes, folks, we will keep training like a freaking maniac. A maniac. Because this has been our goal since we were knee-high to a grasshopper, to be doing exactly what we are doing right now. Trying to be the best us we could possibly be. Training every day of our lives. Grinding. This was the goal. And we've made it to that goal so far. Now we got to get to the next goal. Belts and titles. Then we got to get to the next goal. Make a name on the local scene as a pro. And then we got to get to our next goal. Get to the UFC. And then we got to get to our next goal. Be UFC champion. So there's a lot of stuff we got to prove to ourselves. And we are not done yet. Maybe I proved to myself. I get done proving to myself earlier on in life. But as of right now, these are the goals that I've set. And I'm going to stick to my damn guns. Because right now I still feel like I have a whole bunch to prove. But goodness gracious, will it be a beautiful, beautiful day when I can just sit back and look at what all I've done. I proved a lot to myself. From being a preemie baby to an asthmatic child to honestly a kid who is not very athletic to where we are today. I'm pretty proud of myself. So to imagine, just imagine, you go from being the preemie baby, the guy who was terrible at sports, who had asthma, this, that, not very athletic, really had no endurance, really had no strength, really had a weak mind, and then you're a champion? Like, man, that'd be a great book to write. An amazing book to write. The guy who honestly should be behind bars and not striving for success. That'd be a great story to write one day. But we've already broken a lot of statistics in life, so why not continue breaking them? Why friggin' not? Let's be the champion of breaking statistics. But I guess, folks, we're going to call it a night. We're going to take our butts inside and get our ADHD fiancé on some fort and use that energy that she's got to collect us a little bit of crowns. So I hope y'all are there and y'all can enjoy her little ADHD self. Good night, folks, and BillyGoat loves you.